Hello, Namaste. I'm Navin Kumar BS, working as a lecturer in Government Polytechnic Raichur, Department of Technical Education, Bangalore. So today, this is the opportunity created by Department of Technical Education. So in order to have a video on building planning and drawing. In building planning and drawing, I have selected a tiny part, that is preparation of site plan and line diagrams. So today I will go into this session. I will going to teach you how to prepare line diagrams for hostel building and primary health center. So now at this stage, we want to know what is the basic difference between line diagram and a plan. So there is a marginal difference between line diagram and a plan. In line diagram, the name itself indicating we are going to prepare the diagram by using lines. So in line diagram, it consists of dimensional details and then openings like doors, windows, ventilators, and so on. And then the title of the diagram will be given at the top, and north direction will be mentioned at the right top corner. In plan, what is the basic difference then? In plan, we will going to mention the wall thickness and all the details. In line diagram, we will going to exclude the wall thickness and the rest part will be written as it is. So this is the basic difference. And again, one more question it arises. So what is the necessity of preparing line diagram? That means these are primary drawing, or we are going to prepare approximately what are the dimensions we have to incorporate, or what are the necessity amenities we have to incorporate in this drawing. We are going to prepare a number of line diagrams, and then we are going to finalize, and then we are going to prepare a plan. So these will be more advantageous to prepare a plan. So now I will going to explain about hostel building. What are the things it consists of? So we can see here, these are the details it must consist of. So normally a building or a plan can be prepared in many ways. It can be closed loop or it can be open loop. So here you can observe these are open loop type. These of shape L shape, and sometimes we can prepare C shape, or sometimes we can prepare T, or sometimes we can prepare H. So it depends on the designer or the draft preparer or engineer. So these are the open type buildings or plans, or in other words, in other way, we can prepare closed loops like a regular shape like square shape, or it may be a rectangular shape, or it may be a circular shape. There will be different shapes. We can prepare drawings in different shapes. So this will be open and this will be closed loop. Right. So in hostel buildings, first we have to know what are the things we have to include in this diagram or the hostel building. Here you can memorize these things. So it consists of a corridor and then a number of rooms. Number of rooms may vary, and warden room will be there. So these are mandatory we have to provide. And office room will be there, and dining hall will be there, and we have to provide kitchen, and then beside to that we have to provide a pantry, and then sanitary. In that we will want to provide toilet and bathroom. So these are the basic things we have to add in hostel building. So again, it depends on a ladies hostel or boys hostel, it varies. So here I have prepared a slide or presentation. You can observe here. So you can observe the entrance part, and then second one is a room, and third one is also room, and fourth one, so it is warden room. And here you can observe the kitchen, and this is the dining hall. We have to provide there. and this for recreational purpose. It may be indoor or it may be outdoor. So these are sanitation purpose. Like these are basic amenity we have to provide: toilets and bathrooms. So utility area. Right. So these are the basic things we have to include in hostel building. So there are basic bylaws we have to memorize in order to prepare the line diagram. So entrance, so it must be of wide 3 meter. We're going to provide collapsible door. Normally we're going to provide collapsible doors of 3 meter. And then rooms dimensions will be as per bylaws. So it will be like this: 9.5 meters square per person for a single person. If in the room there are two persons, then it will be limited to 7.5 meters square per person. If three persons are, we have to accommodate three persons, then it will be limited to 7 meters square per person. So these are based on this, we will going to decide the dimensions of the rooms. Right. And here I am going to tell you a important thing, and this is a very basic thing we have to uh, know. Why? Because memorizing is not an important thing. We have to know the basic things. So here they have given one water closet for 10 boys and one water closet for 8 girls. So here number of toilets and number of number of bathrooms will be decided based on some simple calculations or common sense. So now when if you want to calculate the number of toilets, I will tell you one example, simple example. In a hostel building, there are 100 students are staying. ಒಂದು 100 ಜನ ಇರ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ 100 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಬೇಕು ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದು ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್. ದಿಸ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಕಾಮನ್ ಸೆನ್ಸ್. ಸೊ 100 ಜನ ಅಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಜನರಲ್ ನಾಲೆಡ್ಜ್. ಒಂದು 6 ಅವರ್ಸ್ಗೆ ಇಂದ ಶುರುವಾದ್ರೆ 8 ಅವರ್ಸ್ ತನಕ ಸ್ಟೂಡೆಂಟ್ಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂದ್ರೆ we will get 2 hours. ರೈಟ್. ಫಾರ್ ಎ ಪರ್ಸನ್, ಒಬ್ಬನಿಗೆ ಅಥವಾ ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಇವತ್ತು ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್ ಎರಡರಲ್ಲೂ ಒಂದು 15 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, if he requires 15 minutes or she requires 15 minutes to complete her daily things, so 15 minutes 15 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ 100 ಜನಕ್ಕೆ 2 ಗಂಟೆಯಲ್ಲಿ ಎಷ್ಟು ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಅನ್ನ ಅಕಾಮಡೇಟ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ದಿಸ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಿಂಪಲ್ ಕ್ಯಾಲ್ಕುಲೇಷನ್ and basic calculation. Based on that, we will go to decide how much toilets or how bathrooms we have to provide. So I will tell you now, 100 ಜನ 15 ನಿಮಿಷ, 100 ಜನ ಇದ್ದಾರೆ, 15 ನಿಮಿಷ ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ, so what about the calculation? So just a minute, calculate and I will write that. So it comes around 6.66. So I will take this as 7. So I will take this as 7. 7 means, so 100 minutes. No, sorry. Number of hours, number of minutes, it will be 2 into 60. So 120. 120 by 15. 120 by 15. So it will be 8. So number of hours, I mean minutes divided by the minutes consumed by each person. If you divide this, so it comes around 8. Nothing but you require around 100 divided by 8. That means, so in 2 hours, if you provide one toilet, it will take 8 peoples. Or 1 divided by 8, 100 divided by 8. So it takes around 12.5. I will take this as 13. So that means if you want to accommodate for 100 students, you require 13 number of toilets. So this is a basic calculation and this is a very simple calculation. Okay. Okay, apart from this, so we come now. Okay, now I will going to explain how to draw a line diagram for the given data. I have written already in order to avoid the waste of time. So these are the dimensions they have given. So basically, as an engineer or a draftman, have to know what are the dimensions. So these are not directly we can't take. So for corridor 2.5 meter, for room 5 numbers of rooms of dimension 5.5 into 7 meter, and a warden room 4.0 into 5.5 meter, an office room of 4.0 into 5.5 meter, and we have to provide dining hall 8.0 into 5.5 meter, and we have to provide a kitchen of size 3.0 into 3.0 meter, and a pantry of size 3.0 into 2.5 meter, and again sanitary for that means for bathroom and toilet number of two numbers of size 5.5 to 6.0 meter, right? By using these given details or data, so we're going to prepare a drawing line diagram. So here I have drawn to scale. So while preparing this, so we have to know some basic things. So here the dimension will be written like this. Always we are going to write like this: 5.5 into 7.0 meter. Nothing but 5.5 meter will be measured in the horizontal direction. It means in this direction. And 7.0 meter always it will be measured in the y-axis. That means in the downward or upward direction. So the dimension will be like this. So these measures 5.5 and these measures 7.7 meter. You have to keep it in mind. Right. So here, so now what I will going to do is we will going to accommodate 5 numbers of rooms. So I have given here 5.5 into 7 meter of 3 rooms in this direction and 2 rooms in this direction. So these of dimension 5.5 to 7 and these of 7 into 5.5. But here they have given 5.5 into 5 numbers. But what I have done is 3 numbers will be given like this and 2 numbers will be, that means direction will be changed. Direction has been changed. So beside to that I have provided warden room, and then beside to that I have provided office room, an office room of size 4 into 5.5. You can observe here, so this throw dimension will be 5.5 meter. Now to retain the structure shape, so I have given, that means they have provided the same dimension 5.5, 5.5, 5.5, 5.5 and 5.5. In kitchen also 3 meter 2.5. If you add this again it comes around 5.5 meter. So again, so what I have done, I have provided 3 rooms here and 2 rooms here of dimension, that means given dimension, and warden room of 4 into 5.5 meter, and then office room of 4 into 5.5 meter. So here what I have to do is, or you people what has to do is, we're going to draw to the scale. So I will going to explain how we're going to take the scale. So here we're going to read out the problem. Prepare and draw a line diagram to a scale of 1:100 for a hostel from the given requirements. Provide suitable size and positions of openings. Right. They have mentioned a scale as 1:100. That means 1 centimeter is equal to 100 centimeter. So this means 1 centimeter measured on the paper, it will be equivalent to 100 centimeter which is measured on the ground. So 100 centimeter is equivalent to 1 meter. So it can be written like this: 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. That means 1 meter measured on the field, it will be converted or read it as 1 centimeter on the paper. So in 1 is to 100, if you want to draw 5.5 meter, so it will be directly 5.5 centimeter, right? If you want to draw 7 meter, again it will be 7 centimeter, right? While drawing, we have to memorize this. So first we have to prepare the scale. So for 1 is to 100, you will going to get 1 centimeter is equal to 1 meter. Nothing but the given dimensions will be directly written as centimeters on the paper or on the board. 2.5 is written as 2.5 centimeter. 5.5 is written as 5.5 centimeter. 7 meter is equivalent to 7 centimeter on the paper. So that means these dimensions directly written as in centimeter on the paper while writing. Okay, fine. So what room 4 into 5.5 meter you will draw. That means you will going to draw 4 centimeter on the horizontal direction and 5.5 on the vertical. That is nothing but y-axis and along the y-axis. Office of 4 into 5.5. Dining of 8 into 5.5. Kitchen of size, that is also given, 3 into 3. That is, these also 3 and this will be this also 3. This will be 3 and this will be 2.5. Total it will be 5.5. And again for inadequate space I have shifted here. So the pantry sanitary size 5.5 into 6. So what I have done is 5.5. So this will be 5.5. Sorry, this will be 6 and this will be 5.5. Why have we changed? So this will be 5.5. So I have to continue these things. So therefore what I have done, this will be kept as 5.5 and this as 6 meter. I have written here 6 meter and this will be 5.5 meter. Right. Come here. Once again, so I have accommodated 3 rooms along this direction. And the last part, I have to provide 2 numbers of sanitary. One in this direction and another will be in this direction. So direction, if you want to specify with respect to direction, so this will be north and this will be east. So we are going to say this is northeast and this will be automatically this will be north and this will be south and this will be west. So southwest. So in the southwest direction I have kept one sanitary and then in the northeast direction I have kept another sanitary part. So again the dimension will be same. So this will be 5.5 means so we are going to continue the same thing along this direction also 5.5 and this will be 7 meters. So it looks to be very simple on the board. It is already written, but while you writing, that means while you prepare on the paper, it looks to be very ambiguity or confusing. So what we have to do? We have to prepare according to the scale. So start from any corner, one corner. Start from here. So place the compartments or rooms in such a way that you should not confuse. So first start from room and then provide warden room and then office room and then dining hall and then kitchen and then pantry and sanitary at the both ends, that means in the northeast direction as well as in the southwest direction. So I have prepared, that means I have shown a building or line diagram for hostel building in a L shape. You can prepare this building in T shape or you can prepare this building in C shape or you can prepare this building in H shape. N number of shapes are there. You can prepare or you can select any one type. So these are I have drawn this. So it looks to be very proportionate and always it must be a scaled drawing. As an engineer we have to prepare scaled drawings. And here if you want to calculate, here the side dimension is not given. I have to calculate this 38.5 meter into 32.5 meter. Add these things along this 7 plus 7 plus 4 plus 4, 8 plus 3 plus again this dimension is given 6 meter. So if we include this 38.5 meter along east direction along x direction. You calculate this. So this will be 5.5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 and plus again this will be 5.5 and this will be 6. So add these things. Add 5.5 plus 7 plus 7 plus 7 and then plus 6. You are going to get 32.5 meter. We can say the side dimension of 32.5 meter into 32.5 meter. So this is about line diagram preparation for hostel building. And again, one more thing, one important thing I have left out. So now this is a line diagram. In this line diagram, I have to show the details of openings. That means doors and windows. So we're going to show like this. Here I will going to provide door. I will tell you how to prepare schedules of doors and windows. Again, so here you can provide window. So these are for 7 meter. So we can provide two numbers of windows. And again you can provide here also one number of window. And here two numbers of windows along 7 meter. And again here also. So length is more, so therefore I am going to accommodate two numbers of windows around 7 meter. And in toilets and bathrooms, we won't provide windows, we have to provide ventilators. So I think you people know what is the basic difference between ventilator and window at this stage. Right, so this is bathroom, so we're going to provide ventilator here. And again, this will be also open to open space, means these are also exposed to open surface. So you can provide here also one ventilator. And then I have to provide doors. So I will provide here. And for this, I will provide here itself. So we have to mark it as T. If door size are different, then I have to mention as D1, D2, D3. Here I will going to provide common doors. That means same size of door everywhere. So W represents a window. So this is also window. And here also we have to provide. So V represents ventilator. And here also windows provided. And along 7 meter, once again, we are going to provide two numbers of windows. In case of wardroom, so what I will going to do is, so here I will going to provide, and beside that I will going to provide doors. So here I can use this space. Again, one number of window. Here also one number of window. For dining, it has a 8 meter length along x direction. So we can provide three numbers. Otherwise, we can provide. Otherwise, provide three numbers of windows here. So in kitchen, I have to provide window as well as exhaust fan. Okay, fine. In pantry also, so we're going to provide. So from here, there is an entrance. So inside door. For pantry also, we're going to provide here itself. Okay, fine. For kitchen, again dining, I'm going to provide here itself. So this represents door. And then this bathroom I have shifted here. So here entrance will be like this. Right, from corridor we are going to enter there. So this is a sanitary area. And then these are the doors. So we're going to write this as D2. Why? Because the dimension is different, and this will be same D. And here I am going to provide another doors. Again, I will going to call this as D2 itself. Right. Here also same thing. So sanitary you will want to enter here. So this is the entrance. And again, so this will be bath area. So D2. So D2. So these will be again openings. That means we have to provide doors of size D2. Okay, fine. And we have provided doors, windows, ventilators, exhaust fan in the kitchen. Right. Now, so we're going to see once again what are the opening schedules we have prepared. So here, so this is the open space. So this is the warden room, this is the entrance given. So this is the staircase we have provided to climb up to the corridor, and then this is the entrance, and this is also one entrance beside to that office building. These two are adjacent to each other. Why? Because you can move very easily from one room to another room, and rooms are provided one end. So room here door is provided, and then here door is provided. Right. So these are we're going to enter. From this you're going to enter here also. The sanitary part we're going to enter from this corridor to sanitary. Again, okay, fine. Everything is fine. You're going to enter to the dining hall from this side, and then you can access this pantry as well as kitchen from this side. You can enter from here itself. And here you can enter from the corridor. So this is the entrance. So this is the corridor part. That means I have shifted here. So this is the corridor part. We want to enter to the sanitary, and then this will open space, and then doors are provided to opposite each other. So these will be toilets, and these will be bathrooms. So these are the main things we have to show in line diagram. Right. Fine. These what I was planned to explain you how to prepare a line diagram for hostel building. Thank you one and all. ಸೊ ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಬಿಲ್ಡಿಂಗ್ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕಿಂತ ಮುಂಚೆ ಇದನ್ನ ಮೆಮೊರೈಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದು ಅವಶ್ಯಕತೆ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನೀವೇನು ಮಾಡ್ತಿರ್ತೀರಿ, ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಇರ್ತೀರಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ದೇ. ಸೊ ವಾಟ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ಏನಿರ್ತದೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ ಒಂದ್ಸತಿ ಅಬ್ಸರ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್. ನೋ ನೀಡ್ ಟು ಮೆಮೊರೈಸ್. ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಒಂದು ರೌಂಡ್ ಸುತ್ತಾಡ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬಂದರೆ ಅದು ಯಾವ ಥರ ಶೇಪ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗ್ತದೆ. ಏನೇನು ಇರ್ತದೆ, ರೂಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ವಾರ್ಡನ್ ರೂಮ್ ಇರ್ತದೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ ಕಿಚನ್ ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು. ಕಿಚನ್ ಆದಮೇಲೆ ನೀವು ಊಟ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಡೈನಿಂಗ್ ಆಗಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ಅವಸರ ಆದರೆ ಬಾತ್ರೂಮ್ ಬೇಕು, ಟಾಯ್ಲೆಟ್ ಬೇಕು. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಆಟ ಆಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಒಂದು ಫೀಲ್ಡ್ ಬೇಕು, ಅಥವಾ ರಿಕ್ರಿಯೇಷನಲ್ ಫೆಸಿಲಿಟಿ ಇಂಡೋರ್ ಬೇಕು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಚೆಸ್ ಆಡಬೇಕು, ಕೇರಮ್ ಆಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಅದಕ್ಕೊಂದು ರೂಮ್ ಬೇಕು, ಸಪ್ರೇಟ್ ರೂಮ್ ಬೇಕು. ಸೊ ದೀಸ್ ಆರ್ ದ ಬೇಸಿಕ್ ಥಿಂಗ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಆಡೆಡ್ ದ ಚಾರ್ಟ್. ನಥಿಂಗ್ ಮೋರ್ ದನ್ ದಟ್. Sanitary thing, but we have to provide bathroom and toilets. So these are very simple diagram we have prepared. ನೀವು ಇದ್ರ ಬಿಟ್ಟು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾವುದು ಶೇಪ್ ಬೇಕಾದರೂ ಪ್ರಿಪೇರ್ ಮಾಡ್ಬೋದು. So I have told you people. So these are L shape. You can prepare H shape, T shape, C shape. Those are the open loop. A closed loop ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಮಾಡಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಫಾರ್ ಸ್ಕ್ವೇರ್ ಶೇಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಬರಬೇಕು, ಕಂಪ್ಲೀಟ್ ಕವರ್ ಆಗಿರ್ತದೆ. ಕಾಂಪೌಂಡ್ ವಾಲ್ ನೆಸೆಸಿಟಿ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಇದರಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ನಿಮಗೆ ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಷನ್ ಪರ್ಪಸ್ ಇರೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಆಗಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಕ್ಕೆ ಆಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. ವಿ ಕಾಂಟ್ ಯೂಸ್ ಇಟ್ ಆಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್. ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಬಿ ಯೂಸ್ ಫಾರ್ ಬಾಯ್ಸ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್. ವಿ ವಾಂಟ್ ಟು ಯೂಸ್ ದಿಸ್ ಹಾಸ್ಟೆಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ಲಿ ಫಾರ್ ಗರ್ಲ್ಸ್ ಮೀನ್ಸ್ ವಿ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಪ್ರೊಟೆಕ್ಟ್ ಫ್ರಮ್ ಎ boundary wall or a compound wall. So these are the basic differences between different types of shapes. So thank you very much.